But here's my happy point about all of this. I didn't feel like any one of them that I saw. Now, I'm not sure if I saw them all because I mean, did see quite a few of them, but I didn't feel like any of them were trying to teach me a moral
No,
lesson. And
no.
and what I mean by moral, I mean their version of
Hmm.
morality, which is
Right,
wrong.
right, right.
Hi, welcome to Texas Tough Chicks. We're glad you're here. If it's your first time, welcome. If you're coming back for your poison, we're glad to have you back. I'm Gwen and this is Viv. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl commercials. Not, I don't care about either of the teams that are in this year, but commercials, they're interesting, kind of,
Yep,
or not. I don't know.
yep, yep.
So we
They
had a
used to
chance
be.
to watch some of them, and we've got a little bit of an opinion on what we picked. And I'm just going to go down through my top three. I'll just start with my top one. You go with your top one, and we'll just go from there.
Okay.
So I my number one was the Coors. It was Coors Light. It's the one where the girl brings her boyfriend or whoever significant other to the party, and of course he's wearing the wrong jersey. I thought that was so appropriate. Like that
Hmm.
that was great. And the father
Hmm.
looks at him, and
Yeah.
and all of a sudden the train comes, and the train's kind of it's over the top or
Yeah,
whatever. But I
whatever.
mean, at least it was a relevant commercial, and it made me laugh right away. That's what I immediately laugh when that he shows up in the wrong jersey. I thought that was good. So
I liked Anthony Hopkins, the
mhm.
Stole cold brew.
Yeah,
I just thought he was funny. He's practicing and getting ready to do this dramatic
right.
performance or whatever, and then he turns out to be a mascot. It was
Totally
cute.
unexpected.
It was cute.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was fun.
that was a good like,
Yeah.
you didn't expect it. Like, oh,
What?
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good one.
It was cute.
My second, which is I feel like I'm copping out with this one. The Budweiser one, the one
Oh
with the
yeah.
dog and the horses. It's like, you know what? I'll forgive the Bud Light when they throw in the Clydesdales and the dog. I mean, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for that.
That's
I
so
had
classic though.
horses. I
That's
mean,
so classic.
that to me,
Yeah, I
yeah,
like that one too.
it was
But
good.
but then again, that's me. It's like when I used to think about Budweiser, I always thought about the Clydesdales.
Yeah, right.
Not so much anymore. So I'm glad that they put them in there
Yeah,
because I think that's Americana. The Clydesdales
right.
are
It is. It
Americana.
is. It feels like it.
Yeah,
I think the day that they stop doing that, I mean, yeah, that'll be a sad day.
yeah, very.
What'd
All
you pick
right.
for your second?
I liked Chris Pratt and the Pringles. I thought
Oh
that was
yeah.
kind of cute with this little
Hmm.
mustache and
Yeah.
everything. So that's
And the
kind of
kid at
cute.
the end, the
Yep,
kid that has
yep,
the mustache, I'm like, okay, well,
yep,
that was good. That was a nice
yep,
little,
yeah, yeah,
unexpected twist. And
yep.
I think Chris is really good at like kind of what do you call it when you diss yourself,
Oh
where,
yeah,
where
he
you
has
just
fun.
yeah, he has fun with that. And I
Yeah,
appreciate that about him. He doesn't take himself so serious.
I
So yeah,
agree.
that was a good one. I like that one too.
Yep.
Okay, so my third one, I didn't really like the commercial, but I loved the end. I just like the lady at the end, and that was the dumbbell ice cream commercial.
Oh, that was
So the
funny.
commercial's kind yeah, it's like whatever.
Yeah. I like the Budweiser Clydesdales. That was one of my other picks,
Yeah.
but the other one was kind of funny, and it was the I can't pronounce it. The yogurt
Oh,
Oakleyos.
the yogurt.
Yeah, that was
Hmm.
funny. It was
Yeah,
funny when he
with
just
the golf
walked
cart.
down there and picked up the golf cart and brought it back out. That was kind
Yeah,
of cute because you
yeah.
expected the big guy to do it, not the little
Right.
guy. So
When he hands off, like I'm like, what is he doing? And then he goes in.
yep,
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I mean,
it was cute.
it wasn't hilarious, and like I think we talked about this a little bit.
Yeah.
None of them are going to stick with me.
Nope,
Next week, I
I
won't even
won't.
be able to tell you. Maybe I'll be able to tell you there was a Budweiser Clydesdale one. I mean,
Yeah.
but other than that, none of them are going to be like, ooh, that was
No.
really awesome. But here's my happy point about all of this. I didn't feel like any one of them that I saw. Now, I'm not sure if I saw them all because I mean, did see quite a few of them, but I didn't feel like any of them were trying to teach me a moral
No.
lesson.
No.
And what I mean by moral, I mean their version of
Hmm.
morality, which is
Right. Right.
wrong.
Right.
So I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Let's get away from that. Like, it's
Uh-huh.
not your job to teach me your values. I don't care about your
Mm-mm.
values.
No.
My parents did that,
Hmm.
and hopefully they did a good job. And I read the Bible every day. So
Hmm.
hopefully I'm getting something out of that.
Right.
But I don't need you, Mr. Woke person, or,
Mm-mm.
You're confused
Nope.
about your gender or whatever. I don't need you teaching me your stupid values because I don't care about your values. They mean
Nope.
nothing to me.
Nope. Nope.
So I was really glad that it didn't seem like they're going down that road. I think they're
No.
trying to get away from that. They really found with that Bud Light debacle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, this is not the right crowd. Read the room. Read
No.
the room. You might have
Right. Right.
drawn in all these women to watch NFL, and thank God there wasn't a commercial with Taylor Swift.
Oh
I was
yeah.
afraid they'd go
I
throw
was
in some
afraid of
kind of
that
commercial with
too.
her, and
I
I'm
mean,
like, okay, come on.
yeah, no, no, no offense to her. I don't. I mean,
Oh,
there's one or
please.
one or I just.
She's
It's
a
like
disaster for
I just
our young
the
women. She is. She
yeah.
seems sweet, but she's a Barbie doll. Look at her. She's a Barbie doll. She's a Barbie doll, and she acts sweet, which is so like icky because her songs, and I don't even listen to her songs, but the few things that I've heard about her songs are like, she picked the wrong guy. Okay, well, you're stupid then. She just endorsed Biden. Yeah, she obviously picks the wrong
The wrong
guy,
guy. Yeah.
you know? So she's a disaster for our young women. She doesn't help our young women at all. She keeps them in, Barbie mode. She keeps them in immaturity. She
Yep.
doesn't,
Yep.
she's not doing anything to like project maturity to our
Oh,
young women.
like Riley Gaines.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
somebody like
Yes.
Riley
Now
Gaines
there's a
who's
role model for women
yeah.
right there.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
yep.
Absolutely. No, I
So
do
yeah.
miss. I miss the old commercials. I said we talked about. I'll never remember any of these.
Yeah.
Three days from now,
Yeah.
I
Me
still
neither.
remember the Budweiser frogs. I love the
Right.
Budweiser. That
Right.
was I still remember that.
But
How
look at
many?
that's a Budweiser commercial,
And that
you
was
know?
decades
So
ago. Probably I don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah, don't give
And
it out because we don't need to give that more
but the
press.
other old commercial I always loved was the Yo quiero Taco Bell, the
Yeah.
Taco Bell
Little Chihuahua.
Chihuahua, and
Yeah. I mean, those
so it
why
was
don't
cute,
I mean,
especially
okay,
when
like I
I,
said, I'm not complaining because they didn't try and do the stupid value virtual signaling thing.
no right.
And I think this is probably one of the first ones that didn't have a COVID shot commercial.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, since COVID. So
Mhm.
thank God for that. Oh my gosh. Oh.
No kidding. No kidding.
But yeah, so I mean I'm not complaining because at least that we didn't have that.
Mhm.
I love to see them get back to where it's just really funny, where you're just talking about it for days. That's the fun part,
Funny,
especially when it's not your team is playing, but you're just watching the Super Bowl to watch the
right?
Super Bowl, right?
I would love to go back to the Budweiser Clydesdales. Is bring back okay. Football is America's sport. Everybody,
Right.
eh, bring the flag and bring back. Give me the
Mhm.
commercials where there's some pride in our country, and that that's the stuff
How
that
about a
sticks with
Texas
you
Tough
too.
commercial?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
NRA. Let's get on that one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe show some border crossings of the floodgate of young military age men coming
Uh,
across, and then do
yeah,
an NRA,
yeah,
Second
yeah.
Amendment commercial. That would be awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
NRA need to work on that. Let's
Okay,
take this back. Let's take our country back. I don't mean by
please.
violence and I don't mean by guns. I mean by sticking up for our
We
rights.
have we have a wonderful culture here.
We
We
do.
have wonderful history. People in our history were great people,
Yep.
great people. Why can we not be proud of that? Why can we
Right.
not? I mean,
We
it's
just dwell
not
on the ones that aren't. It's like we just always dwell on the people who weren't so great, that did horrible things, right? And we just dwell on that, but
but
we don't really dwell on our freedom.
they don't even
Yeah,
talk
and every
about
country has bad history. We have bad
right,
history. We had
right.
slavery. That's bad history. We part of my family, the land was taken from us. But you know what? Don't live in being a victim.
It's the only country in the world where we truly are. We're not so much anymore.
Right.
But the founding fathers, it was about we the people are the ones who should be in control. It's like steering our own ship.
Yep.
They
Yes.
wanted us, each individual, to have life, liberty, and the pursuit of
Right.
happiness in whatever way we wanted it.
Yes.
They did not want a centralized government, any kind of government taking control. And that's what we've got now. We've got
Right.
a two
And they
tiered
didn't
system of
expect
justice.
spoiled children to start running our country. They didn't
No,
expect like 10% of our population to control us, to change our laws, to
right,
accommodate their whining.
right.
And we need to hang on to that freedom and not let our government slowly erode it away from us.
Right. And they're
and
trying really hard and
hurt
fast.
our country by letting people come in that want to harm us.
Right.
So they think they can get their vote by not even requiring an ID when you vote.
A friend of mine who's in her 70s had an incident recently where she had to go to her cell phone carrier. She thought her phone had been stolen. So she went in there and she handed them her driver's license, and they said, "Oh, we can't pull up your account because your driver's license is expired." And I went,
Hmm?
"What do you mean? It's the same driver's license she used to set up the account. She's standing in front of you. You could look
Excuse
at it
me?
and you know it's her, but they would not pull up her account because she had an expired driver's license."
That's what
And they
is
said,
wrong with that?
"Oh," and then they told her that she needed to go to the house, back home. She came to my house because she didn't have a phone, and she's totally distraught. And we had to call the company, and the company says, "Oh, well, first of all, we explained we thought the phone had been stolen." They said, "Okay, well, to verify your identity, we're going to send you a text." And I went, "The phone has been stolen. How is that going to help anything?"
That's horrible.
And I went, "Oh my God." And but again, it's back and forth. And they finally just said, "Well, your driver's license is expired, so we can't do anything for you." So
Unbelievable.
she can't get in to the DMV
You
till
know what she should have said? She
Thursday.
should have said, I just crossed the southern border like
Yeah. Well,
5 days ago.
that's what I was meaning. It's like, okay, here's a woman standing in front of you, it's expired, but so what? It still shows her picture. It's the driver's license used to set up that account, and yet they could not pull up her account. But you can let an illegal alien get on a plane and fly anywhere in this country.
Right.
Come on,
Unbelievable.
really?
Time to get Texas tough, America. We
Right.
cannot lose our country. Time to
And we're
get
going
Texas
to
tough.
wake
Yep.
up and get tough.
See you
Yeah.
next time.
Bye. The Joe Biden stuff has me so mad today that I'm going to try not to cuss
Oh,
today.
oh, oh,
I'm
that's good.
just
That's
so
good.
mad. I'm just so
Yeah.
mad. It's like, okay, I'm going to do my
That's like
very best
me.
not to cuss.
I'm rubbing off on you.